Yo, it's Got Child, and welcome back to another video, TropicalTown, part 54. Um, it's my Minecraft series that I've dedicated to my YouTube channel. Um, I have a few other Minecraft related series, like I have the servers, I have my server montage slash clips, both of those. I even have, like, one video of me just straight up playing servers, while talking. But anyways. This is my dedicated series though on this channel in particular. And let's keep on rolling. So right now it is 10:46 p.m. Eastern time. Therefore, with that being said, could probably go to like 11:30ish. No, not 30. 11:20 because I need to catch up with sleep. Anyway, no matter if you're sure, like, how to say it? No matter if you're young or old, all ages, always sleep. Always have a good sleep pattern, please. At least try to have a consistent pattern if possible, because it's not it's quite questionable with the editing. But just a brief disclaimer to my viewers: I would never want it any other way, and I honestly would. I pay a lot of credit to the content creators who came before me. So that's another thing. And honestly, I built this 75 thing back in, I don't know, when I reached 75 subscribers. So it would just make sense to take this down. Even though this was great when it lasted. That makes sense. I hope people know when this is uploaded that what's it called? I'm gonna say something about my YouTube channel that's important for anyone that's new or not new, or just, probably saw my videos but didn't really like them. They were cup tea, which is understandable. Alright, here we go. There's a reason I'm bringing up, like, YouTubers who have fade away from my channel. Alright, people, my viewers, because of a few reasons. One, if it wasn't for those YouTubers, honorable mention, I'll put the description probably the next day at like 10 a.m. or 10 or 12 p.m. 10 a.m. EDT, or just sometime in the early afternoon of the next day, because I'm gonna need a lot of sleep. But anyways, fact of the matter, before I get into anything, is there's many YouTubers I know about that were huge influences on my channel, but here are the main ones: IBX Toy Cat. Who else? If you think, come on, gotcha, I'll think. Do it. Don't be shy. Yeah, IBX Toy Cat was one of them. Ninja Bob is a Minecraft YouTuber that pretty much nobody knows about. I'm not saying never say never, but in the sense that he was that underrated. And also, it hurts me to say this, but honestly, believe it or not, I actually have a archived photo of this. Believe it or not, I have not necessarily a screenshot, but I have archived evidence of myself on the reasoning. Yup. This YouTuber now has like 3K subscribers, and they also uploaded in, like, I don't know, a very long time ago. More than 5 years ago, I don't know. Not gonna do the math. Right now anyway. But to my subscribers, I just want y'all to know that you're great, and I'm just briefly putting up the YouTubers briefly. No. Why'd I say that twice? Anyways, the YouTubers that have hate away from my channel. So yeah, those are already two. 7 comes to mind. Stampy too. I mean, they were respectively built other really incredible Minecraft YouTubers. The thing that separates NetherRob, though, in my opinion, from these other YouTubers is, or as I just stated, barely anyone knew him. Like, he was very, like, super underrated. There's reasons. There's multiple reasons for this. One of them is a no-brainer. I'll say why. Honestly, I probably might get emotional talking about this, but I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing. It's not. But to my viewers, I'm gonna say something about Ninja Bob. See, forward Minecraft YouTuber. Let me just get into the point. Alright, so first of all, this is not clickbait when I say this. I actually have proof. I could just simply upload the screenshot on my community poll and call it a day, and I'm not afraid of doing that. However, there is a very specific reason on why this Ninja Bob YouTuber stopped uploading. It was because he works lots of hours, and was also supposedly a husband with 2 kids. Apparently, supposedly keyword. I don't even know how like the truth to that is, but I mean, nevertheless it makes sense on the reasoning he has his channel. Ninja Bob is one of the is honestly the biggest influence I have on my Minecraft playing as a whole. And not just this channel, but mainly the channel though, but definitely Minecraft works. If that makes sense. Like, let me think of some honorable mentions. So, honorable mentions. Some other YouTubers are in gaming. Um, YouTuber I enjoy a lot. Who is actually still active. Yes, the other 4 that I mentioned were a big Stray Cat, Stampy, and SB77, I mean. Twister. Got him. Alright, but honestly, that was a tongue twister. Don't be for those that don't know, actually, that's probably not that noticeable, but it's annoying enough. Just bear with me. Hey, so let me get to the point. Again, another point. But honestly, hold on. Scratch this real quick, briefly. Let me talk. Let me encourage y'all. Just know that for the people who have gotten injured, yes, very serious topic. It is. But anyways, for anyone who has had an ACL injury from let's say, let me think of a way, from falling, from let's say you are playing basketball and you went very high up. You have a vertical and you went high up, extremely high up to dunk. Say this basketball player had a 54 vertical, and this person tore their ACL. Know that the comeback will be so much more powerful than the setback. Don't let the setback affect you. But I know that's a very serious thing when it comes to injuries as a whole, but I'm just saying, don't let it discourage you as much as it should, because there's always a solution, even if you don't return the same. That makes sense. Very underrated, but yeah, important, I'd say. Anyways, that being said, I'm gonna say something about Minecraft though. Particular, since I got that encouragement out of the way, and also, by the way, to my viewers, I'm gonna still put quotes in the description, but I'm no longer gonna put them in the description of the videos I talk in. If that makes sense. Because I would say them, and yes, I know I could still put them. It's not like I can't, but it's just so tiring, especially because reasons I don't want to get into. But let's just say it's very unreal. It's really difficult for me to upload in a day and just respect me keeping this to myself. If you know, you know. Look, when you have like lots of, alright, it's because of neighbors. Right, when you have these like weird neighbors, no offense, that's far from the truth to my channel. Like when it comes to, being mean, because I'm not my intention anyway. But like when you have these weird neighbors that are like, noisy or silly, or just, random, I guess the way you could say. That's, and no, it's not an excuse, it's real, it's real. We have these, I'm not even gonna get into details. Respect that, please. Y'all can. Nothing's impossible. But anyways, we have these like sketchy people that I'm not even gonna get into any details for the reasons. But that's practically the reason that I don't have, the commentary I would like. Not because I don't want to talk, but because it's, just something I deal with. I deal with my content, but just bear with it. Okay. Uh, I am right now also in this video. I got back from adventuring. However, I got back what's it called? From I got back from the. Took me a little because honestly, I just decided to simply come back from the adventure right before started recording, because I was very far away and I didn't want it getting boring and or wasting time. If that makes sense. Alright. Honorable mention is and yes, that's exactly why I have to stay up super late in my time. Or else, it would be annoying. Plus, another thing is these people are very hard to trade producer, so I'm not gonna get into it. Just respect my policy on my channel and just understand it. If this video even gets comments, which I'm not sure if it will, probably, I don't know, but just understand. Thank you for you know being there. Thank you for my audience being there, no matter if there's not many commentary videos often, but I try my best. Disclaimer. Okay, so I'm gonna put. Alright, so this is one. Now I gotta find the others. Hold on. I mean, I'm not gonna get the map room trophy. However, I will try something. Because why not? Branch out, folks. Oh, that's not it. These pieces are like literally connected like a puzzle. Alright, so yep, that one definitely goes there. Yep. Okay, so I just have to do this side. Nice. This is going around real nice. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, I just realized something. Hold up. No, hold on. If you really zoom in, this quite literally looks like South America connected to Africa. Cannot be wrong about this. Somebody tell me in the comments if this gets comments, then this does not look like that. If not, then I have one unhinged imagination. Honestly, I would just go do fishing in this video. Not much, just some small touch-ups. That's all. And then the next few videos, the next goals of this series is take a break from touring, go mining. That's probably one of the more important things in this series right now, goal-wise. Continue with the builds, do some more builds, but like when I get to the 70s mark of this videos, I just postponed a decent amount of these projects because I want them to be no matter if it takes like multiple videos, just want them out there anyway. Like I want these projects to be, you know what I mean. I want these projects to be recorded. The ones I do on this Minecraft world because it's the legit world. And don't believe me? Well, don't worry. I actually have footage of me beating the Elder Guardian in one of my videos of this what's it called? Series. So no need to worry. All right, but yeah. Anyways, hold up. Let me think. I have to get stone, cobblestone. All right. So, anyways, I have a question to my viewers. If Minecraft had what's it called? If you were a developer for any video game, and these could only be like the three options, what would you do to fix that one video game? For example, in Fortnite, would you eliminate competitive? Like, no, not competitive, but like, would you get rid of zero build? No, not zero build either. No, would you get rid of reboot bans in Minecraft? Would you get rid of like, let me think, the hunger bar system and just have the hearts instead? They like to the literally just health and almost like how Minecraft was many years ago. For those that don't know, there wasn't always such thing as hunger bars apparently. And yes, I did notice already. No cap, it's true. Anyway, I'm gonna be fishing in a sec, actually, because well, exploring was one thing, but it's another to go explore and watching this game. All my viewers know that they're spectacular. Thank you for the consistent support. And I'm gonna say something to my viewers real quick. The reason I brought up earlier about my YouTube idols, who the YouTubers who inspired me along the way, was because of something important in life, and this goes with honestly anything. This doesn't necessarily have to go with just YouTube. Okay, this goes with absolutely everything, and not even just jobs either. Like more important occupations, like, for example, you could be a firefighter, you can be a doctor, you can be a police. Like, there's obviously so many much more important occupations out there. I agree. It's a no-brainer, and it's very important. There's garbage trucks, garbage people, etc. All right, but anyways, the important reason and the only reason I brought up the my idols on YouTube who inspired me, paid away from my channel, is because of one reason. I care about being like how do I say it? I am considerate. I'm very considerate and respect. I have lots of respect in me. I am very respectful, and there's a reason I'm bringing that up. I'm a very respectful person. I care about people. I say I have manners. I'm the type of person to the very few people in this generation to say pardon me, excuse me, and even after I sneeze or something, or just in general. And I literally I say bless you to people even when they cough. Like barely, not many people would do that. All right, but anyways, the point here is why I'm like giving the props to the YouTubers that paid away for me is because of one simple reason. Hear me out. It's because I'm not arrogant, okay, and I never will be. Like I just want to put that out there because um if it was up to me, I'm very humble about about life as a whole, more importantly. And I just wanted to say that because what's it called? Because I'm not like, for example, like I don't know, a musician or something that like thinks they're the best thing that ever happened. It's just not true. We're all people. We're all human beings. We're all equal at the end of the day. With that being said, that's exactly why. And also, pro tip: do not have an ego. It's not worth it. Um, Rule of thumb, pro tip. It's important to. It's better to be overconfident than to ever be arrogant. I'm just saying that because it's just rule of thumb, for real. All right. Well, anyways, I'm gonna keep fishing Minecraft until I get tired. So, anyways, about Minecraft, though, honestly, literally about Minecraft. I feel like alright, the only people that are gonna understand this are people that have played Minecraft since like before 2019, and it has to be the consoles. If not on like flip consoles such as like the PS4, the Xbox One. No, not the Xbox One like Series X or S. Not any of those. Neither of those. I'm talking about like the one that came out in 2013. I'm PSC. I'm a PlayStation and a Nintendo person, so that's that. I don't play Xbox actually. I don't like it. It's just my book, my opinion. It's not my cup of tea. No, thank you. But I do like playing on my gaming computer with an extra controller. It's different. It just is. It's my preference, though. However, I'm gonna say this. I'm bringing that up because Minecraft, it wasn't always Bedrock Edition. It used to be called, like for example, here on PlayStation 4, it used to be called Minecraft PlayStation 4 Edition. Now it's discontinued. You might be like, Godchild, what are you talking about? You're on a PlayStation. You're on a PlayStation 5. What? Well, mine's because in December, I think, let me do some brief research, actually, because I don't even remember. When ignore the typing sounds. Okay, I found it. On December 10th of 2019. Oh my gosh, I remember. The December 10th of 2019 was when Bedrock Edition came on the PS4. Um, and the reason it didn't come in like, the 1 or 2 years when Bedrock was announced, and the quote unquote Together Forever update is because, it's simple. However, I'll explain that quick. It's because, let's just say Sony was refusing, and I mean refusing about crossplay, saying, like, it was a bunch of nonsense, equivalent to, I don't know, let me think. It was literally equivalent to a Tom and Jerry episode. That the the entire mess that Microsoft and Sony were in just to come up with some agreement to allow Microsoft's accounts to be linked to Sony accounts. If that makes sense. To be crossplay. And for those that wonder, yes, the Legacy Edition, for those that don't know, was not crossplay. A lot of people think it was, but it's not. Okay, trust me. Take it from me. It's not. Legacy Edition and Bedrock, respectively, are different, and it's not close. My preference, I got a hot take. I prefer Bedrock over Legacy Edition, honestly. And let me tell you why. Bedrock cheats, creative, no, not nonsense. That's honestly not my cup of tea. I don't like it. I find that tea disgusting. However, I will say this. One, we all have opinions. That's why I play Survival. I prefer Survival. I don't like cheats. I don't like any of that nonsense. The only times I play creative at this point are for my seed videos. And that's because, well, I show off seeds. Spoiler, I might actually start a beginner, how to play Minecraft for beginner series, but that's a very long time from now, so, you know, I don't know if it's to be determined. After this, I'm going to, after this, which is right now is 11 p.m. EDT, so, when it is right now, Friday, I need to get some bees. I also have to touch, I also definitely in need of touching grass for sure. But in all seriousness though, yeah, I need to touch grass though. I need to go outside. I'm kidding. But anyways, yes. Again, I'm gonna motivate y'all. Um, Never forget where your roots are from, and let me tell you why. Not in the way most people would think, though. It's in a different way. So, for those that don't know, there's something called track and field. I don't really watch it, like the Olympics. But let me tell you, my viewers, on why I'm bringing this up. Think of like just in general life standards. Like, take it day by day. Every day is almost like track and field in the sense that you gotta keep going, gotta keep running. There's um life isn't about obviously it's hard, but it's not about like gotta try to make the most of it. Make because it's incredible. So with that being said, I just don't want like the written things I mentioned on my channel once in a while to get controversial at some point. I don't want any of that. But fact of the matter is, one, I accept anyone who has other religions. Like I'm very respectful. Like I'm very respectful. And I stand by that. Like I find it disgusting that people don't encourage enough. And also I'm gonna encourage briefly. And let me tell you how. So as I was just mentioning about track and field. Well, life is almost like track and field in the sense that you don't know what's gonna happen next. Like you don't know what like a crucial part of you know your you don't know when things are gonna go downhill. You don't know when things are gonna be like at ease. All I can hope for is the best. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a hypocrite. Um, However, I will say, we have all made at least a mild type of or small mistake in life, tiny ones. Nevertheless, keep on going because there is always will be, and I mean always will be room for improvement. Keep that in mind, people. Honestly, it isn't me but if Minecraft has a stone cutter, why don't I have a woodcutter? It would just make so much sense. We need a woodcutter. A stone cutter is unacceptable. But it's not a bad item. It's not a bad item. It's great. It's good. It's underrated. I feel like to me it's underrated. My book, in my opinion. Nevertheless, the stone cutter is very underrated. Therefore, we need a wood. There's the same thing for wood. Difference. It Unlike stone cutters, I feel like a wood cutter would should not have like multiple should I don't think the crafting recipes would have to be sort of different in this sense. Not, doesn't give you so many sticks. If that makes sense. But other than that, I think like a woodcutter would be awesome. A wood chipper, um, something like that. It would be mandatory. I think it would be fantastic. My book. Let's state. continue going. Continue what your goals, whatever goals you may have in life. Stay determined. Never have anything get you down. I'm gonna keep it a buck again. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a hypocrite again. I know I say that word a little too much on my channel, but the more important thing is I don't curse on this channel. But anyways, because I am a family friendly channel to the T. I don't. You would never see an Emerald game on the channel. Never will. But anyways, yeah. But I'm family friendly to the T. Anyway, I'm just trying to tell you that nothing is um not to take every day by day. Don't take things so serious when it comes to something. Hold on, is it me? Or I just realized that the pufferfish. If anybody knows SpongeBob, because if you don't, then there's definitely something concerning. It's a joke, by the way. No, it's a disclaimer. But in all seriousness, no. If Do not tell me that the pufferfish in Minecraft does not look like SpongeBob. Um, looking confused. Look, this pufferfish looks like SpongeBob confused, but happy at the same time, and I'm not sure why. I love how that pretty much rhymed, and that's pretty hilarious. Weird. Don't worry, everyone. I have not forgotten about the 2K video. I'll get to that. Like, definitely nowhere. Nowhere past this Thursday. It's coming Thursday on my time zone. No, it is 11:18 p.m. EDT, and got y'all these. I need these. Your boy here needs these. Okay, so I mean, I didn't do much fishing, to be honest with you, but yeah, I did enough for now because I'm falling asleep. However, in the 70 with the part 70 part of this exact series, I'm going to I'll try to remember the term. I'm gonna definitely continue to build, hopefully sooner. But then the 60 mark of this videos, I'm gonna take a break from adventuring. That's one thing, but focus on like the small things in Minecraft, like mining. Probably go back to the Nether and then find at some point go and find this one. Hold on, I have to remember what's next. Okay, yeah. Oh, I remember what's next. Alright, I get that. Okay. I'm gonna do some brief shout outs before I call this video a day. Um, shout out to Pizza Hut Cat sibling. Shout out to what's it uh Anyways, my viewers, I'm sorry. I was muted for a very obvious reason. I'm not gonna get into. Alright. Anyways, I'm back. Um. Anyways. Okay. Anyways. Oh. Trying to think. Oh, I'm what's it called? Going up here. Because I have a wall. Well, I'm gonna run here. I did that for quite terribly. There. Alright. Hold up. One thing I will mention really quick before I do my outro is something. How do I say it? I find really sad about society. I guess you can say. And just a brief disclaimer: this isn't anywhere deep. This is like not. It's major. Like it's a really big deal. I gotta say it, but I'm gonna say this in the most like easy way possible, if you will. But just hear me out, okay? You know what I find so disgusting? And it's not even a bad thing. It's just dumb anyway. It's so unnecessary. It's horrible. It's bad. Can't tell you. My viewers. Alright. As someone that reps, for those that don't know, or are new, I rep Orlando, Florida. But that's besides the point. What I'm saying is, man, this country needs to change. And I'm not taking it for granted. Like, I stand for the youth. Like, more than other people. Like, I'm very grateful. I am super. I never take any of this for granted. Never will. But what I'm trying to say here is important. Bro, on everything. On I don't know, that's on the coordinates and days combined. Days played combined. Like if you were to add this up or multiply it. Anyways. Either way. On these numbers, if you add them up, which I'm not going to because I'm tired. 11:25 p.m. EDT. But anyways, facts of the matter is, I just find it on online life. I find it so sad. The ignorance in this country. It's so messed up. It's so unfortunate. For any of you afflicted by that, just know that I feel for y'all. I actually know someone who is, and dude, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve this pain. You really don't. But anyways, back to the brief shoutouts. But honestly, it hurts to see stuff like that. Honestly, the nonsense in the U.S. But anyways, um, alright. But anyway, let me get into the shoutouts. Shout out to See Like Zebra. Okay, well, shout out to think. Shout out to Pizza Cat sibling. Shout out to shout out to Boricua, or well, no, Boricua. If I'm talking about my my Pop's PS3 username and PS4 username, PS5 too, whatever. All right. Let me think. Where is the other things I can think about? Shout out to Tata. Shout out to my step grandfather, Mr. Tate James. And then finally, shout out to the following. Shout out to Talk to River. Shout out to the Camel. Shout out to Hunter. Who else? Who else? Shout out to Forrest. In the sense because we squashed our beef a while ago. I'm not even going to into that personal story. It's respected, please. It's private. But anyways, if you don't even know, but yeah, we squashed our beef either way. I gotta think. This is tricky because I don't even have that many friends to begin with. Shout out to Sleuth Guide. Shout out to me, Tara, honestly. And shout out to Brick Moss. Shout out to Adarsh. He has several. He has many um whoops, analysis. Like, he goes by a lot of things, but on Discord, Narrows, I think on Epic it was Shanks or something like that. I honestly haven't played Fortnite in ages, so that's probably why I don't remember clearly. And also I've been 50 undergrind to that too. But anyways, I'm gonna do my outro. But what I'm saying is, no matter what if you're afflicted by something, keep on going. We all have the power to overcome stuff. All right, but anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great day or night, depending on your time zone. Got shout out. Peace. Bye, my people.